As a seasoned cinema enthusiast with over 3 decades of movie going under my belt, I must say that Agatha All Along is proving to be a masterclass in character development and storytelling. The way it's subtly restoring Scarlet Witch's reputation within the MCU is nothing short of brilliant. Warning. This article contains spoilers for Agatha All Along. We're nearly at the midpoint of Agatha All Along's 9-episode series, and it's growing more challenging by the day to overlook how skillfully it's preparing for Scarlet Witch's return in the MCU. Frankly, I can't wait for her comeback. Elizabeth Olsen's Marvel character has been deceased for 2 years now. Following the conclusion of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. However, there's always been a potential avenue for resurrection, considering we didn't witness the fate of her corpse. Initially, it appeared as if started off similar to Agatha's opening scene but this was just a distorted perception from Agatha's mind. As the series progresses, especially after episode 5 revealed that Teen is actually Wiccan, it seems like this illusion was leading towards a climactic ending where Wanda might be brought back to life. Moreover, the show is subtly correcting Scarlet Witch's image with episode 5 emphasizing her essential kindness. Scarlet Witch's name has been dragged through the mud in the MCU. Wanda was more sinned against than sinning. Ever since Scarlet Witch debuted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for good in Avengers Age of Ultron, her character development has made her morally ambiguous. Her backstory is deeply tragic, marked by the death of her parents at the hands of Stark tech weaponry, and her subsequent exploitation as a Hydra test subject. The initial version we encountered was consumed by anger and a thirst for vengeance, which seemed justified under the circumstances. However, despite the hardships she faced throughout the MCU, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness portrayed her as a villain, a perception that many found hard to accept. Despite the events of where her brother perished, Wanda continued to endure repeated traumas. She was jailed for accidentally causing civilian casualties during the opening scenes of Shunned due to her perceived danger, and later lost her chance at a peaceful life when Vision was killed twice. And her mental collapse provided more insight into her character, but the portrayal of her as an irrational and self-centered killer failed to delve adequately into her trauma. Agatha All Along confirms Wanda isn't inherently evil. There was always goodness behind Wanda's trauma. In a surprising twist, over time, Agatha All Along subtly reinstates some of Scarlet Witch's innate goodness. When the teen is unveiled as Wiccan, Agatha provokes him by saying, "You're just like your mother," as a supposed insult. This comment resonates with the teen who resists the idea of using power to harm others, which Agatha and her coven suggest is typical for witches. This resistance ultimately encourages the teen to showcase his powers, even though he initially aimed to follow the witch's road in pursuit of power. In a subtle manner, Agatha implies that Scarlet Witch embodies innate goodness. As she compares the teen to his mother due to his aversion towards the sinister reality of witchcraft, the teen explicitly states, which is ironic because Wanda indeed resorted to such actions when under the Darkhold's control. However, Agatha is emphasizing that despite Wanda's past actions, she is fundamentally different from her and other members of the Coven. You're just like your mother could have two meanings. Is Agatha all along going to reveal another big teen twist? There's more depth to Agatha's sharp remark about teen being like his mother, especially considering the idea that he's been orchestrating events all along. It seems too coincidental that Teen has found crucial clues in each of the three trials so far. It's almost as if he's deliberately positioned to be there at just the right moment. Could it be possible that he knows where to find what he needs because he's the one pulling the strings, turning the narrative of Upside Down. From Teen's point of view, his reluctance to accept evil as necessary would make him like Wanda, who eventually fought back against the Darkhold and allowed her essential gift to triumph when she sacrificed herself to destroy it. And but from Agatha's point of view, if Teen is behind the trials and brings her to the Witch's Road because he knows what it takes to get to the middle end, he would be no better than the witch who imprisoned her for 3 years. Agatha now believes Teen is evil, and the question we need answered is how aware he was that the road was going to claim the lives of some of the trialists. In this situation, if Teen unintentionally led Sharon and Alice to their demise in the series, Agatha All Along, he mirrors his mother. His actions will determine whether he is truly worthy of being called Scarlet Witch's heir. Let's hope that a pang of guilt doesn't prevent him from figuring out a way to bring his mother back, as the Marvel Cinematic Universe could greatly benefit from Scarlet Witch's return